MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Sean Newcomb is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Camargo brings it in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out. And in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nolan Arenado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Kyle Freeland will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Charlie Blackmon.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. Standing in, Ian Desmond, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Duvall moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. Standing in, Adam Duvall. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Adam
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Story scoops it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
batting fifth, third baseman.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Arenado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Kyle Freeland. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped up. Freeman over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, Georgia, Trevor.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. One away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dansby Swanson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Desmond moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Digging in, Sean Newcomb. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there. A base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ender Inciarte stands in as he looks at a called strike. Newcomb, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the... Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. All right now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Freeland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Johan.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. Dahl is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They trail 3-2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading up for Colorado, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Trevor Story is on deck. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Markakis. He's there and records the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits to this point. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Scorched to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. To 2-2 now. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count remains 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Flowers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. At third, Arenado. And there's 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He popped out in his first trip. And the pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Now at the plate, Sean Newcomb. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Iannetta. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Ender Inciarte will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, no strikes. Yep.
And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Blackmon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. Freeman at second with 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at SunTrust Park, Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. In now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there, strike 1. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Kyle Freeland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in the switch.
Leading off for the Braves.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hard hit towards center. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
1 ball. No
Very
strike.
tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft line.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 51, Jason McGee.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Right back at him and off his glove. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
The pitcher, number 15, John Newcomb.
Number 8 come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Blackmon. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. Sam Freeman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and a liner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Duvall comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. In now for Colorado, he and Desmond. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nick Markakis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The first baseman, number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
This ball is crushed down the line in left, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Adam Duvall. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I
think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Oberg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Noel Cuevas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. The winning run is at first base.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero of himself.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Brandon McCarthy will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
His lifetime numbers against McCarthy. He's got 8 hits in 18 at-bats. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Popped him up. Camargo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cruises through the first, no problem. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now in the box, Nick Markakis. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's 1 for 3. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. At the plate, Charlie Blackman. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation, and he doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Ball 2. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Culberson has a play. And that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Charlie Culberson. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 3 for 6.
Charlie Culberson.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. That'll bring up Tony Walters, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Walters, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 away. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Settling in now, Tyler Anderson. Now here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. He comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Brandon McCarthy. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Story picks it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 11, Ender.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ender Inciarte. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. All right now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line drive, base hit down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 201 in his career, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The left fielder, number
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Popped him up. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now batting, Charlie Culberson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 to count. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. McCarthy looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Tony Walters is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Flowers.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So stepping in, Dansby Swanson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
So coming to the plate, Brandon McCarthy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. He's running again. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with Suzanne. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Rockies nothing. Striding in for the Rockies, Tyler Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Culberson loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, shortstop, Trevor
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready once again. Freddie Freeman, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of his hitters.
Back up the middle. Story picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it down in the corner. Braves are set down 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Here's Nolan Arenado. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. McCarthy's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And McCarthy able to get ahead of him here with the fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Blackmon is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2-1 to David Dahl.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Dahl goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. And the next in is Johan.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman, Johan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A ball and no strikes. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 63.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that one just missed outside. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Back up the middle. Culberson is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. The 1-0. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Trevor Story. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Score holds, it's 3-1. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jake McGee.
Number 8 is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-0 to him now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first down.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
David Dahl stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, he and Desmond. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked